Hello, our dear ones. We are here. We are a conglomeration of many beings, beings of light. And today we would like to speak to you about the importance of animals within human life and human experience. We will first shift our focus upon these noble beings that many of you refer to as pets, as companions. They, in essence, are here as teachers in the same way that you humans are teachers to each other through a variety of experiences and lessons. So too is true of animals and how they play an important, yet sometimes unnoticed role in our lives. These ones who come as animals and pets, oftentimes they have had experiences in different civilizations as different beings, sometimes even as humans. Oftentimes these pets, these beloved souls that come to us at very specific phases and stages in our lives, they come with lessons, but they come to play a role. Oftentimes it is the role of teacher. Sometimes these animals are here to reflect back to us that which we are here to learn. Sometimes it is by mirroring back to us our stress or even our love. And if you learn to observe quite carefully your pet's behavior, you will find that there is oftentimes a parallel to either your own behavior or to the dynamics and energetic exchange between you and your other family members. Animals are often here to mirror and amplify that which is either not serving our highest and greatest good, or sometimes they mirror back to us what is actually required and important in our lives. We have seen and witnessed many connections between individuals and humans, whereby sometimes it is the human's turn to be the caregiver and the nurturer to the animal, and this very interaction serves to help humans learn about unconditional love and compassion. However, oftentimes the roles are reversed, and it is the beloved pet or animal who serves to heal us, whether through unconditional love, whether it is simply through companionship and empathy. Oftentimes we will see that a pet comes to one when one is sick or perhaps going through a life change. And what many individuals will experience in the presence of their beloved animals is, we will say, a reduction in stress and the ability to, through the love and interaction with their pet, to reconnect to unconditional love. Once one learns to reconnect with unconditional love with another, it opens up a window for them to learn to love themselves unconditionally. As we have often shared with you, that sometimes you must experience unconditional love for yourself in order to grow, to expand, to heal, and even to graduate through some of your primary soul lessons. Animals in many ways are here as teachers and guides to help us along our soul's path. Oftentimes, we have often seen that animals come through as not only healers or teachers, as we have said, but sometimes they are here to teach us what Gaia, what the world, and what an entire collective requires. Those very brave souls who reincarnate as animals, perhaps animals who are part of an endangered species, sometimes they reincarnate as a group of soul teachers, here to echo to humanity what humanity needs to course correct along our path, how we need to be aware of our choices and the impacts and consequences of those choices. We will also say that many animals have been here as harbingers of hope and messages from beyond. Oftentimes when one is grieving Animals will be leveraged as a transient vessel through which the soul and essence of a loved one can temporarily come through to guide that animal, to bring messages of hope, even comfort to those who have lost a loved one within this human realm. Oftentimes, these animals may choose, we will say, shorter lives, but they are significant and important lives in which they are actually here as protectors, guardians, and here to save the life of a human friend. We have heard many stories where an animal has protected their human companion from danger, or they have warned them of oncoming danger, or even protecting them against, we will say, some of their own diseases or conditions. And this is often seen in those who are companion dogs or guide dogs. But there are many, many animals who play this role, perhaps less formally, in ways and in roles that are less acknowledged and recognized by humanity. But most of you, if you sift through your human experiences, you will likely find a time in which an animal assisted you, in which they comforted you, in which they taught you something very important. Last but not least, in addition to the protection, the messages, the teachings, the assistance, and the guardianship that animals provide, they do often provide direct healing. For many animals are here to assist with the transmutation of human energies, and often at times this is done in ways that is recognized by the individual, but oftentimes it is accomplished in ways unbeknownst. Sometimes it is simply touching a pet that will allow your energy to be transferred to them and hence transmuted from them. Remember that these animals absorb our energy, and so it is important to be very mindful of how you connect, of the energy that you bring. For many animals are deeply empathic, and they are here to guide and assist. It is important to recognize the wisdom within their souls, for though most of you cannot readily communicate with animals, they are actually quite masterful communicators, whether through telepathy, whether through empathy, whether through body language and signaling messages and lessons through different interactions, emotions, and behaviors. Pay attention to what your pets do, for there is far more purpose and meaning to their behaviors than what we readily acknowledge and recognize. Remember that pets are also here to receive and give love, and that they often teach us about the importance of being in the present moment, for they do not worry about the past, they do not fret about the future. Our dear ones, these animals are here to teach you, to guide you. They are here to love you and to be loved. Honor them, recognize the nobility within their soul. Sometimes they represent souls of loved ones that you have been connected to through this incarnation, even past incarnations. Do not underestimate the magnitude of their impact in your lives. However long or short they are with you, they have all served a purpose and they play a role. And with that, our dear ones, we wish you ongoing harmony, love, and joy. For more information and the latest channelings or transcripts, please go to www.ascensioncalling.com.